someone who this guy is going to get compared to a lot, Josh Allen. They're kind of following that model where Josh Allen has never had not even a great running back. He's never had a good running back that could actually go out there, be consistent for you, have really, really great games to take some pressure off of him. Really, the pressure to run the football was put on Josh Allen being a dual threat quarterback who would run people over and throw your face into the ground. But you have Richardson now being compared with Josh Allen, and I think it makes a lot of sense because he has the physical attributes. He's probably a better runner and a more physical player than him. But I think arm strength and talent, it kind of all adds up because inaccurate quarterback coming out of college, Josh Allen, he's going to be a project, Josh Allen. Two quarterbacks who are supposed to be better picked over him, Sam Darnold and what was the other one?
Baker.
Baker and Sam Darnold taking over Josh Allen is hilarious now. But Josh Allen also needed to go the right situation. So now it's up to the Colts to make it the right situation. And then Josh Allen didn't take that leap until year 3, and they went out and got him Stephon Diggs. So do you think the Colts are going to follow that blueprint with him? And what do you think right now, the early comparison?
For me, I think he looks a lot more like Cam, just big physical body, and then has a cannon of an arm that could definitely work on the accuracy part. But the fact that they're just throwing him to the Wolves to start week 1, most cases I don't love it. But in this case, I think for him, someone that could just use some reps, be able to improve week to week. So far, what we've seen from him, he looks really, really good. He looks ready. So as far as comps, I really like Cam Newton as far as a comp for him. I did like the Josh Allen comp. I think that he's definitely a project. Jalen Hurts is another guy I think about. Jalen Hurts, another guy who was kind of a project, had some inaccuracy issues, another big physical mobile quarterback. So if he can develop into any of these guys, he's going to be a problem in the Colts and the Jags. We're talking like a decade-long rivalry.
Yeah, especially in that division. I think it's going to be definitely something to see. Definitely a believer in Richardson because one thing about Cam, there was always a knock like, oh, his completion percentage could be better. And then we're like, yeah, but his best receiver was Steve Smith Sr. And he was a senior at that time that Cam Newton was playing with him.
36.
So he's never really had elite receivers. They had the disastrous Kelvin Benjamin experience. And then we were talking about how all these great dual threat quarterbacks, none of them except for one, has had a great running back. Cam Newton, Jonathan Stewart, but he got McCaffrey, but at the tail end of his career when he was kind of already physically deteriorating.
Josh Allen's had Devin Singletary.
Yeah.
That's his best running back.
Deshaun Watson had the Lamar Millers of the world.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, another example, never really had a great running back.
Oh man, everyone in the comments is gonna be like, no, J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins is amazing. Like, sorry. Like,
from what? What have you seen that has said that so far?
But really the only one of these quarterbacks, and he was the one that won a Super Bowl and made it work the most, was Russell Wilson. And he had Marshawn Lynch. And Marshawn Lynch was still an elite running back.
Beastquake.
Carried that Seattle offense. And then they had the defense. And then they had formidable weapons. They had Percy Harvin, Doug Baldwin. They tried to bring in Jimmy Graham, make it work with him. And then they also had Robert Turbin as a backup. And they had
a monster. Yeah,
they had some Tyler Lockett evolved into a really nice receiver there. So it's like Russ had weapons, had a really good running back. So it's like, I think some people should also look at Seattle's situation and be like, hey, well, if you do pair him with him, Russell Wilson rushed for 800 yards in the same season where they had Marshawn Lynch also go for 1,000.
Plus, I mean, they got some players on defense. I mean, DeForest Buckner's still there. They have a lot of talent there. They did lose Bobby Okereke and some of the other boys, but overall, they still have a decent defense. I'm not comparing them to the Legion of Boom, but it would be a sight to see because we got Russell Wilson now. Even he has Javonte Williams. Maybe he turns things around and makes noise.